I'm Chris Isaac, and you're watching Comedy Central.
Hello, I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to make history. I'm putting up $5,000 that says I know more than you. So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, teaching us through song how to love again, Ben Stein.
Don't you remember, you don't turn your back on me.
Sorry, Ben. I had to get to my safe.
Whiz. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? I do. And that's why I'm putting $5,000 of my money on. I'm giving these three gangster rappers a chance to win it all away from me if they're mean and vicious enough and if they've got the cojones. Now let's turn to the Engelberts of my Humperdick, Mr. Jimmy Kimmel, and find out who these people are.
Our first contestant is Matthew DeShooter. Hey, Matthew.
Hi, Jimmy.
Matthew is a medical student. Well, you're going to be a medical student coming up soon here, right?
That's right.
And what kind of doctor would you like to be?
Well, right now I'm a surgical technician. I've been doing that kind of work for about 4 years, so I intend to go that route.
Hey, do like proctologists get paid more than regular doctors?
They get paid a lot more.
They should,
plus they get to keep what they find in there.
Well, that is a perk. That's quite a perk there. Meredith Master is a law student. Meredith, I understand, has no peripheral vision. Is that true?
That's not true. No.
It's not?
It's a lie.
Why'd you write that on your card, your bio card, then?
I was trying to be cute.
Oh, you're trying to be cute.
Could you explain to us in what way you consider that cute?
Yeah, really. All right, let me start again. Meredith has no sense of humor. Is that better? No, Meredith. I'm sure you're a wonderfully charming woman. And Robert Armagast is a 7th grade teacher. And what do you teach, Robert?
I teach math.
And you have a a pet python?
Yeah, we have a pet ball python.
Who's we?
Oh, my
Him and
family.
his slave.
It's the family pet. We all get to play with it.
Is that like the Manson family?
Yeah. Well, I understand, Robert, you lost your pet python for a period of how long?
About 3 months. The python slithered out of the cage the first night we had her.
That is just,
and
that's the reason why people shouldn't be allowed to own pythons.
that's pretty much what my mom said after we told her that story.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you live with your mom?
No, she came over for a visit.
she was eaten by his snake.
You're a pretty cool guy. Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
And they are. What the hell? Let's impeach everybody and start all over.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Things we put on the head of our Jimmy. Play-by-play that funky music, Monday Night Boy. Riding that train, high on cocaine. And another Michael Douglas film where he's out chasing tail.
Now, in the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. We're going to start with you, Monsieur Mathieu. Please pick a topic.
Things we put on the head of our Jimmy.
Ooh, this is a video clue. Name, this is for $50. Name the hat seen here on our lovely model. Mathieu.
C'est un béret.
Oui, c'est vrai. That means you get first crack at a follow-up, Monsieur Mathieu, for $50. What is the British name for the stiff-brimmed, flat-crowned men's straw hat traditionally worn during the Henley Regatta?
I don't know.
Meredith or Robert? Boater, a boater.
I should have modeled that one, too.
Yeah.
Our next category is Lucy, you got some spleening to do. And Matthew gets to choose again.
What the hell? Let's impeach everybody and start all over.
$50 question. In October 1998, what publisher offered up to $1 million for information on the sexual affairs of political leaders? Mr. Mathieu?
Larry Flint.
Very good, very good. $50 follow-up. In November 1998, what congresswoman revealed that her late congressman husband had been dependent on painkillers?
Mrs. Livingston?
No. Meredith?
Mary Bono.
Yes, Mary Bono. Very good.
Women that can't keep quiet.
I
next
know. Why did
category
you have to
is-
say that?
The Vasco da Gama Sutra. And Meredith, you get to choose.
Another Michael Douglas film where he's out chasing tail.
$100 question. Michael Douglas co-starred in what 1996 movie based on a real-life confrontation between man-eating lions and laborers in which more than 100 men died? Robert.
The Ghost in the Darkness.
Very good, very good. And now everyone is on the board. $50 follow-up. Michael Douglas won an Academy Award for his role as a greedy businessman. What other kind are there? In what 1987 film?
Wall Street.
Very good, very good. Ooh, it's time to take a break. And before I lose any more cash, we're going to go away for a while, try to find a missing rattlesnake that is somewhere here in the studio, and then we'll be back to see how much more money these snakes can take away from me right after this.
When South Park's away, The Man Show will play with back-to-back all-new episodes at a special time. With South Park celebrating its big movie premiere, The Man Show takes over for an hour of good old-fashioned testosterone-charged humor. It's twice the beer, twice the back hair, twice as many girls on trampolines. So get yourself double pumped for a double dose of The Man Show. 1 full hour of beer commercial fun. Wednesday night starting at 10, only on Comedy Central.
Win Ben Stein's Money Marathon is brought to you by Starburst Fruit Chews. Need a boost? Give it some juice.
Oh, bum, 'cause El Nino rained out your summer?
I'm running in slow motion to your rescue with Starburst Fruit Chews.
Ride the wave of juice flavor as it crashes on your tongue.
Starburst Fruit Chews.
Well, I was seeing this young lady. That was back 1948-49. And one night I get a note from her, said she was moving cross-state with my cousin Eugene, going to Breezewood, PA, town of motels. And I thought, you know, life may be fickle, but a bottle of Rolling Rock will never be. Wonderful beer. Different. Got that handsome, long neck. And that's the night I began my love affair with this bottle. Wait a sec, that didn't come out right at all.
Either you can surrender in the face of adversity, or you can dunk in its face.
Case. Check out WWF.com for details.
1-800-MATTRES.
Right now, get the best selection of Sealy, Simmons, Serta, and King Coil at incredibly low prices. Lower than department stores and lower than any sleep shop. Call the original Dial-A mattress, the #1 mattress retailer in the country for value, quality, and service. Call 1-800-MATTRESS today during our spring sales event.
1-800-MATTRES.
So Jimmy, get this. So then the minister says to the bartender, "I've got no peripheral vision." Oh, sorry. We're back with more of Win My, Ben Stein's Money. Right now, Robert's in the lead with $150 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
It is cramped states other than the one my girlfriend's in this week. And, let's see, Robert had the last correct answer, so Robert gets to pick first.
Let's go with the Vasco da Gama Sutra.
$50 question. To open a sea route to India, around what southernmost tip of Africa did 15th century explorer Vasco da Gama sail? Robert?
Cape of Good Hope.
Yes, exactly right. $50 follow-up. After Da Gama's voyage, his native country gained great wealth from the spice trade. Name Da Gama's homeland.
Portugal?
Yes, indeed. Very good.
Very nice, Robert. Our next category is, have you driven a fjord lately? Pick again, Robert.
Cramped states other than the one my girlfriend's in this week.
Oh, $150 question. According to the 1990 U.S. Census, what is the only state to have 3 cities ranked in the top 10 nationally in terms of total population? Robert.
California.
No, I'm so sorry. Meredith.
New York.
No. Mathieu. Texas. Texas. $50 toss-up with more than 200 people per square mile. Which continent is the most densely populated? Robert.
Europe.
No. Mathieu? Oh, sorry. You raised your hand. That's not how we do it. We click the buzzer. Yep. Meredith?
Asia.
Yes, Asia, yes.
All right. Less than 2 minutes left in the round. Our next category is, her math teacher graded her on her curves. And Matthew gets to pick. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Meredith. Make that.
How polite of you, Matthew.
Driving that train high on cocaine.
$150 question. What 2-word term did poet John Dryden call, quote, the liberty which poets have assumed to themselves in all ages, close quote? Mathieu?
Poetic license.
Very good, very good. Very close game. $50 follow-up. John Dryden was the first man to hold what high literary office?
Poet laureate.
Very good, very good.
I was that for a while. Our next category. I wish that I had Jesuits girl. And this time you picked Mathieu.
I'd like to go for her math teacher graded her on her curves.
Okay, $100 question. In geometry, what is the term for a continuous portion of the curved line of a circle? Meredith.
Arc.
Very good. This game is red hot. $50 follow-up. What is the term for a straight line joining any 2 points on a circle?
Tangent.
No. Robert.
Chord.
Yes, I should hope you'd know that.
Round is done. We got a tie for first place with Mathieu and Robert with $300 apiece. And that means, unfortunately, although Meredith cannot see Ben out of the corner of her eye, he's coming to send her away.
Meredith, you played beautifully, but I'm afraid you didn't quite measure up to these 2 ravenous monsters. I'm going to take your $200, and I'm just going to blow it back onto the board. And now when we come back, I'm going to throw caution to the wind to defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. It's going to be terrifying.
On a massively special Strangers with Candy, Jerry goes out for the debate team.
You don't exactly have what I would call a debater's body. Slim arguments come from slim hips.
But can she handle the competition? It's a slimming Strangers with Candy, the after-hours after-school special. A new episode Monday at 10, only on Comedy Central.
It happened again last night. More bloodshed.
The son of Sam Killer
struck again last night.
Death was in the air.
I just saw the body.
But in one neighborhood...
The killer has caused panic-stricken brunettes to dye their hair blonde.
I feel like I'm cheating on you with you.
They never felt more alive.
That psycho is gonna have no place to hide.
Summer of Sam.
To stop me, you must kill me.
A Spike Lee joint. Rated R. Starts Friday, July 2nd.
You ordered a homemade pizza? Let's get to work. Fresh pizza coming up. You have any fresh flour? Woohoo!
Do you have a guest bedroom?
How do you light a gas stove? Might want to show me.
One oven fresh pizza? Domino's makes it fresh when you call and delivers it hot in the Domino's heat wave. Domino's, made fresh, arrives fresh.
Abandoned ship!
Now get 2 oven fresh one-topping mediums for just $10.99. The new Domino's. You gotta taste it to believe it.
Here's what happens inside high horsepower engines. They get hot. Hot enough to turn firemen into ice cream truck drivers. You don't play with heat like this. You get Quaker State High Performance, a synthetic blend for high horsepower engines. It's been tested. Actually, it's been barbecued. For pure maximum protection, nothing's better. Quaker State, sensible technology. What more do you need to know?
Say, Mathieu has $300 of my money. Robert has, also $300 of my money, and I have $4,400 remaining of my original $5,000 stake. So I guess the game's over and I've won. Oh, no, that's right. We have to play some more, which I will once again defend by becoming a common contestant.
You know, people come up to me on the streets and at the mall and, well, wherever I am, they say, Ben knows the answers to those questions beforehand. And I
hope you deck them.
Oh, sometimes I get really, really violent.
I hope you deck
But usually I just explain that you do not get the questions ahead of time and that you would never do such a thing.
I certainly do not get them ahead of time.
Despite your affiliation with the Nixon administration. Right.
Wait a minute.
I tell them that has nothing to do with Ben.
Yeah, I didn't have any part of that.
Right.
Anyway, in this round, I also have to tell them, if you run into them at the car wash or any place, that questions in this round have cruelly risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money if you get them right. So the two bad things, I don't know the answers, and you're playing for more of my money. That's it.
All right, and whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be Matthew, the amateur proctologist, or Robert, the snake handler, you know, if you guys got to get, goes on to play against Ben, one-on-one for $5,000. Let's have a look at our topic.
We have a lot of amateur proctologists.
Out in the barnyard looking for a wife. Your root does magical things to me. Java the Hutt. He fell down the manhole and committed suicide. And if you want to pass a bill, whip it out. And it is Ben's money, so Ben gets to go first.
I'll try. If you want to pass a bill, whip it out.
All right, for $300. In 1996, who became the Senate Majority Whip? Robert?
Trent Lott.
No. Ben?
Hatch?
No. Don Nichols is the guy.
Oh, Don Nichols.
You know, the guy with all the ethnic jokes
of Oklahoma.
Hung out with Sinatra. Our next category is somebody stuck a bean in my anus. Ben?
I'll try Java the Hutt.
All right, for $300. Except for occupations by the British and Japanese, what country controlled Java from 1799 until 1950? Ben?
Netherlands.
The Netherlands is absolutely right. Our next question, or category, Saved by the Bell of Amherst. And Ben gets to choose
I'll try that.
again.
Saved by the Bell of Amherst.
For $200, The Bell of Amherst, a successful 1977 Broadway play, explored the life of what American poet? Ben?
Emily Dickinson.
That's right. Sorry I missed that. Yeah. Sounds fascinating. Our next category is chamber pot music. Ben?
That is a tough one. I'm going to try He Fell Down the Manhole and Committed Suicide.
All right, for $200 in the classic sitcom The Honeymooners, what character played by Art Carney worked in the sewers? Robert?
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton.
Wow.
All right, Robert's in the game. Our next category, places where you can find maximum speed other than John Belushi's bloodstream.
Well, let's go with places you can find maximum speed other than John Belushi's bloodstream.
All right, for $200, what is the term for the maximum speed attained by a falling body when the air resistance equals the force of gravity? Robert?
Terminal velocity.
That's right, Robert. Steven Seagal movie or something, too. And then we have less than a minute.
Freaking 7th grade math teacher. This isn't fair.
I know. We have less than a minute left in the round, and our next category is what I do down there is just none of your bikini wax. Robert?
Out in the barnyard looking for a wife.
All right, for $300, what science deals with the breeding and feeding of domestic animals? Matthew?
Husbandry.
More specific, please?
Animal husbandry.
That's right, Matthew. Scientists that watch cows hump all day. All right, Give me another category. He marched so hard, bunions formed on his Cornwallis. And Matthew, you get to choose.
Somebody stuck a bean in my anus.
Right.
Anise.
Anise. Well, speak for yourself, Ben. For $300, what anise-flavored Italian liqueur is usually served with several dark roasted coffee beans floating on top? Matthew?
Sambuco.
No, that is not correct. Robert?
Sambuca.
That's right, and boy, that one letter. That letter's a killer there, Matthew, because Robert now has $1,000 and he is moving on. Matthew, a vowel off.
Matthew, it matters not whether the game is won or lost, but how the game is played. And you played a beautiful game, and we've been honored to have you on the show. I hope I don't see you in a professional capacity for a while, but we very much enjoyed having you on the show. And I'm going to take the $600, and I'm going to sort of hook shot it up onto the board. And now we come back. I must say, I'm famous for playing a teacher on TV and in movies, so I am scared to go up against a 7th grade math teacher. I hated 7th grade math. Don't go away.
Canned Ham looks at the biggest movie event ever, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut, and reveals the lost art of filmmaking.
Start the movie, have some stuff happening.
Eric, did you just say the F word?
You need, like, some stuff that changes that stuff.
Did you just say the Q word? Plus, take a sneak peek at exclusive scenes from the movie. Canned Ham, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. Tonight at 11:30.
It's SPF 100, Comedy Central Summer Programming Festival, giving you 100 reasons to tune in this summer. Like new episodes, new series, new specials, and great movies. So tune in to Comedy Central's SPF 100 all summer long.
Burger joints say their burgers are big.
Would you like to try our new big burger? It's big, I'm serious.
Eat food that is big. Subway's footlongs are meals in themselves with your choice of veggies and meats on fresh baked bread. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Gail and Lynn both rely on voicemail when they're out of the office, so both of their pagers tell them when they get one. But since Lynn's pager doesn't tell her who left the voicemail, she has to check every single one. But Gail has SkyTel, the voice messaging service that tells her whom a message is from and if it's urgent, so she can tell when it's important or when it's not. Which means that while Lynn's on the phone, Gail's on to dessert. SkyTel puts you in control. Can your pager do that?
There is a gum unlike any other gum. Icebreaker's gum. With an intense, mouth-freshening taste. Icebreakers. Icebreaker's gum in cool mint and hot cinnamon.
Easy. Now go. Go! Go!
This way! Yeah, extra points!
With games like Super Mario Brothers now in color, you might actually forget where you are. Game Boy Color. Get into it.
New Colgate Total Fresh Stripe fights cavities, tartar, plaque, gingivitis, and bad breath all day long with a minty swirl of gel. You owe it to your mouth to try it. New Colgate Total Fresh Stripe, the brushing that works between brushings.
Come to life in the Adirondacks. This is where the water is. More than 3,000 lakes and ponds, where great mountains reach to the sky. Call now and get all 3 Adirondack guides free. Pick all the things you want to do and stretch your vacation time. Call 1-888-GO-DAX for great rates on lodging and attractions, and receive valuable coupons absolutely free. Come to life. We're what a vacation is all about.
Having fun yet? Then get to The Wiz and have a summer of fun with the latest digital products, the top name brands. Buy all the fun stuff you want and get more fun stuff free. Tickets to games, Madison Square Garden, Radio City Music Hall, concerts with select purchases. Get a summer of fun only at The Wiz.
Whoa.
this really cute girl that came over to his class for some tutoring, and we never saw him. Oh, well, anyway, you have $1,000 of my money so far. You've played magnificently. I'm very impressed. That's yours to keep no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000. Jimmy has really enjoyed this in the safe. And all you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 tests of knowledge. Could you explain it to our friend, the 7th grade math teacher?
Absolutely, you big swinging sack of sex. I'm going to ask Ben and Robert the same 10 questions. Robert, if you can answer more than Ben can, you get his $5,000. It's really pretty simple.
Sounds simple.
First or second?
I'm going to go first.
Ooh. Very good, Robert. To the booth, gentlemen. To the booth. All righty, Robert. Ben is being locked up in his deluxe soundproof isolation booth, so he cannot hear us. Robert, you know, I didn't do so good in 7th grade math, but suddenly I'm the one asking the questions. It's a good feeling, I gotta tell you. All right, Robert, 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's begin. What festive Jewish holiday involves the reading of the Book of Esther?
Purim.
Yes. Edo is the former name of what Far Eastern capital city?
Tokyo.
Yes. Published in 1968, what Russian author wrote Cancer Ward?
I don't know.
What type of citrus fruit is the bergamot?
Lime.
No. What is the proper term for a newborn horse of either sex?
Foal.
Yes. What 1968 movie featured the Blue Meanies?
Yellow Submarine.
Yes. Name the capsule in which John Glenn first orbited the Earth.
Friendship 7.
Yes. Who is the president of the International Olympic Committee?
Juan Antonio Samaranch.
Yes. What organization is made up of the 35 nations of the Western Hemisphere?
Organization of American States.
Yes. What French fashion term translates to high sewing in English?
Haute couture.
Very good, Robert. That was really 8 is your number. The only ones you missed were the bergamots and orange, and Solzhenitsyn wrote Cancer Ward. Very good. Ben is going to bust a blood vessel in his ass when he finds out about this. Ben, 8 is the number you have to beat. And they ain't easy, Holmes, I'll tell you that.
Boy. Well, I sometimes lose.
All right. Well, let's try to not to make this the time. All right, Ben, 60 seconds, 10 questions. Are you ready?
I shall do my best.
Okay, let's begin. What festive Jewish holiday involves the reading of the Book of Esther?
Purim.
Yes. Edo is the former name of what Far Eastern capital city?
Tokyo.
Yes. Published in 1968, what Russian author wrote Cancer Ward?
Solzhenitsyn.
Right. What type of citrus fruit is the bergamot?
Orange.
Yes. What is the proper term for a newborn horse of either sex?
Colt.
No. What 1968 movie featured the Blue Meanies?
Oh, the brothers, the Pews, I forget, some brothers.
Name the capsule in which John Glenn first orbited the Earth.
Oh, Mercury.
No. Who is the president of the International Olympic Committee?
Samaranch.
Yes. What organization is made up of the 35 nations of the Western Hemisphere?
The Organization of American States.
Yes. What French fashion term translates to high sewing in English?
Haute couture.
That is right, but Ben, you only got 7, and that means Robert beats him with 8. 8-7 on final score. Robert, you just won $5,000.
Since when is a colt not a newborn horse? What is a newborn horse if not a colt?
Foal.
Oh, a foal.
You fool.
Oh,
Yeah.
a foal.
Yeah.
I hate you. Anyway, you played magnificently. Here is your evil money. Take it. Go back to those kids and I value your superior knowledge. I'm humbled. Get out of here. You played a magnificent game. And now take the money and leave. You've done more than enough damage. We're out of time till next time when I give 3 more people, I hope nowhere near as well informed as this evil creep, a chance to win Ben Stein's money.
Promotional consideration provided by Hellbros Elegant Pendant Watch with matching chain. Quality crafted and styled in a timeless antique design. A sophisticated timepiece that makes a perfect fashion statement from Hellbros.
Up next, Ben Stein takes on another set of intellectual hopefuls. Stay tuned for another episode of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Hi, I'm Jeff Goldblum, and you're watching Comedy Central. Peaches.